So I think people are going to be surprised to hear this because I'm openly pretty anti-BOSU ball but what I
let me jump in. Why is it called a BOSU ball? This was on my list a long time ago. I don't think we ever hit it. I've been confused my whole life because apparently the half moon, which isn't a ball because a ball is a sphere, right? Ball, sphere. The half moon thing, half moon is a BOSU ball. Yeah. What is that? That's not a ball. It's a crescent. It's a waxing,
I don't know.
waning.
I sort of want to. Why?
There's not going to be an answer. Like I see a Swiss ball. I see a ball in there. Maybe we have hit on this before because I feel like this conversation led to me. It led to me talking about the guy who was squatting on the Swiss ball.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, so originally, all right, well, here's the answer. This is it. Originally, the name BOSU was an acronym for both sides up. It meant that the BOSU balance trainer could be used on either side, the dome or the platform.
That's fine. Then it's a BOSU half moon. It's a BOSU semicircle. It's a BOSU, like, geometry. Geometry is not up for debate. Okay?
Agreed. It should be called the BOSU crescent. I think that'd be a more accurate name for it.
Thank you.
I'm not a big fan of it for lower body exercises specifically, right? Especially where you're standing on the flat side of it, right? Even the fucking company, BOSU Crescent, says do not stand on the flat side of the BOSU Crescent because it's dangerous. And I've told the story before how I was an expert witness in a court case where this trainer had his client on, or actually her client, it was a female trainer, had her client on the flat side of the BOSU Crescent, and she fell off and she like tore ACL, MCL, PCL, meniscus, everything, like gone, boom. And it was a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. You should not be standing on the flat side of the BOSU ball. But what a lot of people don't know is actually I really like the BOSU ball for upper body exercises. For example, doing push-ups on the flat side of the BOSU ball. Now, this is not something that I would give a beginner at all, but I actually used to do this a lot when I was working at Cressy Sports Performance, when I was interning there and like doing a lot of shoulder stability work. And Eric Cressy, one of the greatest strength coaches of all time, did a large part of his research around unstable surface training and understanding the benefits or the drawbacks depending on what you're training it for. And it's pretty clear that unstable surface training for the lower body, it can have benefits for some joint stability, especially for the ankles, but you have to weigh it against the danger of what you're doing it. So if you're standing on the BOSU ball, whether you're on the flat side or the crescent side, it's too dangerous to be doing that. And I know a lot of physical therapists actually do put their clients on the crescent side, but why don't you just have them stand on 1 foot on the ground, or like get an Airex pad, which is 1.5 inches or 2 inches off the ground? You get the exact same benefits without the dangers. Whereas with push-ups on the BOSU ball, actually, I'm a big fan of it for a higher level, more advanced trainee who wants to improve shoulder stability. It actually can be a very useful idea, or a very useful training tool. Again, I wouldn't give it to a Gen Pop client who was relatively new or was not really strong, but for a higher level Gen Pop client or for an advanced athlete, absolutely, I will do some upper body work on the BOSU Crescent.